When you think of the Wild West, you probably picture cowboys, saloons, gunfights. But here's a dirty little secret: hygiene was not exactly high on the list. Today we're diving deep into the gritty, grimy, soap-starved world of how people bathed in the Wild West. First of all, bathing wasn't a daily or even weekly habit. Water was precious, soap was a luxury, and life was all about survival. For most settlers, a bath was a monthly event, or whenever you just couldn't stand your own stink anymore. In fact, many believed that bathing too often could actually make you sick. Yep, dirt was practically considered protective armor. If you were lucky enough to live near a river or stream, you had nature's bathtub. If not, you relied on a metal wash tub, usually dragged into the kitchen and filled with buckets of water heated over the fire. Preparing for a bath was a huge ordeal. Hauling water, heating it, pouring it, sometimes just setting it all up could take half the day. In booming towns, bathhouses popped up, and they weren't just for hygiene. Bathhouses were social spots, like early barbershops. You could pay extra for hot water, clean towels, and even some scented soap, if you were feeling fancy. And if you really splurged, you could get the Wild West version of a spa day: bath, haircut, shave, boot polishing, fresh clothes rental. And yes, some bathhouses had a, side business going on upstairs, but that's a story for another video. Soap wasn't just bought, it was often made at home using animal fat, ashes, and lye. It worked, but it could also strip your skin raw. Some soaps were so harsh they were used to clean floors and clothes, before people. Needless to say, you didn't exactly leave the bath feeling like you just visited a spa in Paris. Women, especially in towns, took bathing a little more seriously. They used basins to sponge bathe more often and often had a stash of scented waters, oils, and powders. Perfume wasn't just for beauty, it was survival. And sometimes a spritz of rose water behind the ears counted as good enough for the weak. Hot water was precious, so in many households one tub of water served the entire family. Dad went first, then mom, then the kids, oldest to youngest. By the time the baby got in, it was less bath and more lukewarm stew. Imagine being the 12th kid and hoping there was still some water left. Between real baths, folks had a few tricks to survive: brushing off dirt with stiff brushes, changing into clean clothes, whether they were actually clean was questionable, dousing themselves with cologne or powder, wiping down with damp cloths called dry baths, and of course they all hoped their neighbors smelled just as bad, so nobody noticed. So next time your hot shower runs cold or you grumble about shampoo options, just remember, you could be hauling buckets of muddy water, scrubbing yourself with lye soap, and sharing the same bathwater with the whole family. Thanks for riding along, partner. If you like this dive into the gritty side of the Wild West, hit that like button and subscribe for more true frontier tales.